Yo, 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 mic check, 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Are we on? Is it real? Matipur technical theory. Is it real? He said. Okay. Trying to see. Mic check. Turn us up to 2160p. Mic check, mic check. Do we have audio? Audio. Okay. I don't know what delay is like. The delay is like. But it looks like we're live. Live. Yo, can y'all hear me? Move this way. No, it's this way. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. This is Jay from JSFILMZ live streaming with an Unreal Engine Metahuman live body and face mocap. Hello. Man, this model is actually pretty nice. I can never grow a beard, so this kind of looks good. Yeah, I'm going right here and like this. Hello? Is anybody there? Yeah, this is running pretty nice. 40, almost 50 frames per second. With groom too, man. I didn't even think about that. Got a lot of hair going on. So yeah, this is not bad considering that. Alright, live chat. Oh, cool. It just didn't load it. It just didn't load for some reason. Can you put a cam of your real face beside it? I can't because I'm actually trying something new this time that Jello from facegood suggested. I'm actually running the facegood live mocap from a different computer. So, because if I were to put all of this in one, you know, I would probably get some performance loss. So he said, hey, hook it up. It, you know, just as long as you're connected through the internet, have two computers or whatever. One's running facial animation, which I am, and then one is running the xsens software, which is I'm doing body for. So yeah, I can't put it side by side, unfortunately, but yeah, honestly, hindsight, I should have removed some of this dude's hair because I can't get any closer than this. The FPS will tank. This dude's got so much hair, and I actually got the screen percentage to 80%. I can't wait for good photo to 3D hair model scans. I know, dude. This is real time, though. This is what's crazy about this, right? Like, if you play some games right now, like, it doesn't even look this good. And this is running real time in engine. It's just blowing my mind, man. It's a little bit harder to kind of find out where I'm supposed to be looking because I have like two monitors and a phone because I'm reading the chat. So I think this is the best eye line as far as talking with y'all and talking with y'all at the same time. Yeah, moving. I can move my body. Yeah, this is the xsens awinda starter. I've had this for like almost 2 years. Obviously I don't have gloves, so I have like dead hands. Dead hands. But that's okay. You know, I usually use iClone to add hand animations whenever I make shorts anyway. How's the delay on the audio and my mouth talking? So I actually had to offset it in OBS to around 250 ms so that it would kind of line up with the stream because there is a delay because this is running live. Straight, all in Unreal. Yeah, so it's crazy about. Are you talking about Ziva Dynamics? You talking about Unity, the Ziva Dynamics thing, the ZRT? Lanewire? I've never heard of that person before. He mixes mocap with real life for his music videos. He inspired a lot of AI mocap companies. I don't know, man. They've been developing AI mocap companies been developing this stuff for a long time. I know Move AI, they've been at it for a while. So unless this dude came out in like early 2000s or whatever, I mean, they've been like technologies like AI mocap you can't just do in like a year. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. It's just not gonna happen. Sent you a DM on Instagram about it. Okay, yeah, dude. My Instagram's like, you can only imagine. Like, so much stuff in there. Yeah. So, it's kind of cool. I know we had the Metahuman animator coming out soon, but I don't think that can do live. So for like live stuff like this, I'm still gonna be using facegood because this model right now that Jello actually sent me to test out. This is the reason why I'm doing this live stream, because he sent me a new model for his livedrive, Seattle AI Metahuman livedrive. That's what I'm testing out, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. And again, he's gonna improve it more. This is not really the end of it. Ziva ZRT determines great. The late holding chess piece. Oh yeah. So Ziva ZRT, right? I was obviously talking with people that work there about the whole Ziva ZRT. You know, they showed me some pretty cool stuff, mind-blowing stuff. And then they just left. The people that were working on the Ziva ZRT left the company. Like, I start seeing them on LinkedIn. They started dipping out. So I was like, what the just happened? And it's out. Ziva CRT is out. You can use it now, but it is far from being user friendly. Like, download their tutorial. You're gonna get like a zip file with like folders in it, and you have to figure out how to make it. It's bad. It's bad, and it's kind of crazy because I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, that's what happened with Ziva CRT. Let's see. What do you think about botch PC port Jedi Survivor? I played it. I did a video earlier today. I played it for a little bit. I know it's getting frustrating for people. So I kind of look at it both ways. It's like these AAA studios have a deadline to meet, and they have like shareholders to like make happy. But I think they're starting to forget who's paying their bills, which is actually gamers. So whenever they release all these PC games kind of like all jacked up and they get trash reviews for it, I feel bad for both parties. Because honestly, it's not the artist's fault. It's not the people making the game's fault. You know, they work hard, you know, in and out. They work out hard on the stuff. But I don't know, man. It looks really bad. Like, I played it. It plays okay. I'm not much for an FPS. If it runs like 48 frames per second, I'm happy with it. And the combat was fantastic. Like, I'm actually thinking about actually buying it instead of just going through the EA Pass Pro that I got for $14 or $16. I'm still, I don't know, I think I'm gonna buy it just for the sake of studying the lighting, environment creations and things like that. And the combat's really cool. But they just, because right now I'm reading some articles about it. They're saying, hey, you know, is kind of not our fault. It's actually yours. You have a 900K CPU and a 4090 GPU. That's not good, or something like that. So they're kind of pointing their fingers at the users for having a 4090, which is like the fastest GPU for gaming. I don't know. It's crazy, man. But I'm sure they can patch it up. They can fix it. I mean, it happened with Cyberpunk 2077. They're gonna fix it. Have a look at this stuff. His stuff is shocking. I gotcha. That's cool, man. I try not to watch any other like mocap people because as much as I can, I don't want to copy people. You know, like I don't want to do what they're doing. That's why I don't watch a lot of other YouTubers, if that makes sense. We must wait like 3 months until we can play JSFILMZ on PC. I mean, I'm playing it right now, dude. It's not bad. Like, it's playable. And I do have that 10900K CPU. So I am what they're talking about. But it's playable. I enjoyed it. I played it for 20 minutes. Check it out. I actually made a video about it. It's pretty cool. Oh shoot. So here we go. Whenever I'm getting close, the FPS is gonna drop. So I can't get too close up. I kind of saw it. I leaned over a little bit, and the FPS just tanked there for a second. So I got too close to the camera there, because I'm running this at pretty high quality. You can already tell. Let's see. Wasn't Ziva bought and destroyed? I don't think it was destroyed. It was bought. I don't think it was destroyed. They still have it like on the website, I think. Is there a way to use animation from Wonder Studio into Metahuman? Are you talking about like body mocap? So right now they're actually they have to get it fixed. The skeleton system is just a little bit buggy right now, but you can. It's FBX. It's FBX is FBX. But I know one of the things right now that at least I'm seeing is that the mocap doesn't have like a T-pose. So I tried characterizing it in iClone and all these places. I actually tried to get some freelancers from Fiverr kind of figure it out. They just couldn't do it. So I'm just gonna wait until Wonder Studio fixes the bugs, and then yeah, absolutely, you can retarget a mocap. It's mocap stuff. You have an info on when Metahuman Animator comes out? No, I was not included in the beta phase at all, which is cool. But I know some people who are. I can only guess. It's probably next month, if not June or summer. I just know it's close. That's why I'm getting stuff ready with my stuff, because I'm gonna go ham on it, man. Like, obviously the beta testers got ahead of me, so they already know all this stuff. So when that drops, they're gonna be making all kinds of videos. But whenever that comes out, I'm gonna go ham on it, like make videos on it like I usually do, because yeah, I'm kind of behind because they did invite some people, you know, in the beta testing. So there are people out there right now that are way ahead of me when it comes to the Metahuman Animator, which is unfortunate, but you know, we just gotta try harder. That's all it is. That big head with those narrow shoulders. No, it's just wide angle. Like it's just the way, cause I have to, like, it's not a camera. This is just the viewport, so you're not really seeing like the lens, I guess. It's just straight up, this is viewport. I didn't create any cameras or anything like that. And I'm sorry, I'm looking up because I'm looking at myself on the screen. But geez, Jello, I like this one. So one of the things that it is a little bit tight. It's a little bit strict. If I was to give any feedback, Jello, it is a little strict on the mouth movements. At least the tongue animation still there. But yeah, I like the piece. I like that. Yeah, it is a little bit restrictive, but it looks good. I know for sure it looks better than the one before. Yeah, even the nose. You don't want to mess with me. I am a samurai. All right, let's see. They came out in a statement, said we are W. Let me stand up real quick. I am standing up. Let me move my camera some. Okay. Talking about Jedi Survivor. They will only optimize for the high-end hardware. Okay, so here's my thing with that. I know a lot of people are like giving Nvidia flack for like DLSS and stuff, but I think games like Jedi Survivor would have benefited from DLSS. You know, like, you can hate Nvidia all you want, but that DLSS stuff is magic. Okay, like, you don't understand, bro. Even the DLSS 2 would have helped that game. Oh man, I'm kind of slouching. It's really hard, man. I got like so much going on that it's hard to like know where I'm supposed to be looking. There. Okay. Technology is heading get it creepy. Yeah, man. Imagine a 5090. So this is not even high quality, bro. You see my scalability right here is set to low. Like, this is low. Everything is running aside for, I know you can't see it. Everything is on medium aside for textures, which is a cinematic. This is nothing. Like, wait until we have the actual hardware to keep up with this. Because this is why I'm just in a plain black backdrop. I don't have any environments around me because, you know, that's just going to use a little bit more resources. So this is kind of like back in the day when they were doing like videos behind black walls and things like that. This is similar to that. This is just testing like real time. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm positioning myself. You know what I do like about xsens though? It doesn't drift as much. I haven't really drifted too much. Granted, it is locked down. I'm using only the upper body, but it's pretty solid. I'm sitting down right now. I just gotta get my hand situated. I do have a light in front of me, so that's why it looks like that. Oh my god, I'm going through my face. Is there a way to use animation from? I think I already answered that one. Yeah, the 4090, I was playing it earlier. It was using like 20 to 24 gigs of VRAM in like not even that complex scenes. So yeah, there's a leak. There's something. There's no way it would use that much. Let me just move my chair down. It's just no way. It would use that much as far as the game. I've never played a game like using that. Even the cinematics was running at like 19 gigs of VRAM. Like, bro, you know, like, come on. What is this for? What do you mean, what is this for? What are you talking about? I'm lost. Hey, Avenue, did you test that freaking VR environment, bro? By the way, if you are a member of my YouTube channel, I dropped a VR experience that I'm actually gonna be releasing on ArtStation. It's the warehouse VR experience. If you have a VR, PC VR that is, and you're a YouTube member on my channel, go check it out, download it, play around with it, see if you can find some holes or whatever, beta test it, so that whenever I release it on ArtStation and eventually Steam, it would be good. But it's pretty much like a small photorealistic VR environment that I just created of the warehouse that I kind of made a video here about. I'm starting to make some VR experiences as well because it's really fun. I find Unreal quite overwhelming while learning and left. I'm a Maya guy. Shader assign is different. Everything is how. I'm not gonna lie to you, Centauri. Like, Unreal was but here's the thing. Okay, before I say that, when I first learned Unreal, I was strictly learning it to make animations in movies, and I think it was the easiest software to learn as far as animations and cinematics, because you have to understand that when I first started learning Unreal, I think almost 2 years ago, we didn't have 3 million YouTubers making YouTube videos. They were making YouTube videos to make games majority of the time. Matter of fact, maybe there was like a handful of people, 2 to 3 people that were making virtual production, not cinematics, but virtual production, like Matt Workman. He was doing a lot of virtual production videos, but that was it. So learning for me how to make the cinematics, I really didn't have a lot of resources, but now you are so lucky because we have so many more content creators that you can go with as far as YouTube tutorials. On the blueprint side of things, on the video game side of things, yeah, I'm with you on that one, bro. Like C++, whatever, blueprints, I don't like them. But if we're talking strictly cinematics animation, it was one of the easiest software to learn. Because even if you open up Maya right now, like you have somebody who's a Blender user and have them open Maya, they're gonna be like, what the where do I go? It's just so convoluted with, it's like windowceptions. They just click a window and there's a new window. Like for Unreal, for cinematics, it didn't feel like that. You know, similar to Blender. Blender is not as convoluted as Maya. But yeah, that's just my piece on that. What's so good about Metahuman Animator? You might want to watch the GDC demonstration. Like, there's just no words for it. It's going to change a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. Do you necessarily need an iPhone for live facial mocap? So this one right here is a D2 helmet. So this is the 469 helmet from facegood. And I'm able to do this live drive because I have the Avatary Enterprise. But you can also do this for the free version. Obviously, it's not going to look this good. The Avatary is free, the software. So they have the Avatary is free. The Avatary Enterprise is the one I'm using, which is not free. But for manual facial animation, like the demos I've been showing y'all with the girl making faces, that was done with the free version of Avatary. Like with the $469 helmet, right? So that's insane, bro. Like $469 and obviously skills and time, you can solve a really good facial animation. 60 frames per second. All right, 10 ms. We're looking good. Hi. Oh, you'll come back and crush it. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit delayed on the comments, y'all. As y'all know, I try to read every single one of your comments, so just give me a second. Oh, you come back and crush it with. Yeah. I'm just so behind, man. It's like, it's kind of like, I just felt sad. I'm like, bro, when this comes out, these people are gonna have like 10 videos out already teaching people how to, you know, talking about Metahuman Animator. Probably, honestly, probably ready right now, just ready to be publicly released. So it's kind of demoralizing in a way, but it's like I just gotta work harder. That's all. You know, when that comes out, I'm probably not gonna sleep for a while, so it's gonna be crazy. Let me get some water real quick. Oh, water so good. Oh man, that was weird. All right. Yeah, this is the 4090, bro. MSI. And it's hot. It's 90 degrees outside. I'm running the RTX 4090. I have the door closed. It's hot. Can you try Deep Face Live on top? Yeah, I've tried it before. It just breaks. Whenever I go side view like that, it's gonna... Oh, God, I got too close to the camera. Yeah, it's gonna break it. Let's see. 1660 Ti. Holy yeah, 6060 Ti. I started Unreal with a 1080 Ti actually. Then I went to the 3090, and then I went to 4090. Yeah. Let's see. Lou. Wait, I miss. Oh, VFX iPhone has 3D capture sensor in the front. Wish I don't. I mean, bro, the support for this mocap. Do a flip. Do a flip. Bro, look like to you, bro. Jason Statham. I mean, I kind of look like John Wick. Where's my dog? You killed my dog. Okay, that was weird. GTA 6 online players speech animations. Yo, it's so funny. Like, somebody brought up GTA in one of my videos in the comments. I feel like Rockstar Games probably had GTA ready like 5 years ago. But all of these demos and videos that are coming out, they're probably like, guys, there's a clip of this thing in Unreal Engine 5 called Unrecord. It's so photorealistic. So maybe we should take some more time. But I can already guarantee you, like, GTA 6 is going to get trashed. Regardless of how good it is, people are going to trash GTA 6. Like, I would say 80% chance people are going to trash GTA 6. Just because it gets views. Delayed. I was asking what you were speaking about a while back. Oh, Metahuman. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, man. My bad. Yeah, I already sent you the link. It's already there. Go check it out, because I think I'm gonna release that VR stuff probably soon. Like, as soon as you're done with it, because I'm still testing it. I might not even wait for you to do it. I'm just gonna, like, okay, it's good. Send it out. Do it respawn style, bro. Lip movement looks so odd. Yeah, I mean, this is live. Try this with an iPhone. You ain't getting this good. Look at that teeth, man. Skin there. Skin there. Oh, the wings are good. You know what's crazy about this, right? So usually you would need, to train your face for this. For your specific face, you're supposed to train your face. But I don't know how Jello is doing this, because this right here works with any face, not just mine. The livedrive Seattle Enterprise it works with everybody else's face, so I can't even imagine the data and the training they're doing to make this look so freaking, not even for my face. Obviously, it's better if you train your own face, but without training, straight out of the box, this is better than Resident Evil Darkness facial animation right here, and this is live. Have you guys seen that? Resident Evil Darkness on Netflix? The facial animation was like this. This is what it looked like. My name is Leon. My name is Leon Kennedy. I kill zombies for a living. Water thing look really. Oh god, I got close to the camera. Oh bro, I'm so sorry. Every time I get close to it, it's just going to lag. Okay, because it's high quality. I was so happy to see your video appear on the presentation before they started showing the video. Yeah, that was cool, man. I mean, when they reached out, I was like, they just asked if they can use it. I'm like, within like 10 minutes, I'm like, here you go. Here's the release form. Thanks. Like, it's cool. Because honestly, last year when I saw for the Unreal Fest, when I saw the sizzle reel, I was like, man, wouldn't that be cool to be on that reel? And 1 year later, I was in it, which is really cool. Really, really amazing accomplishment. Honestly, it is one of my accomplishments one of my goals that I really wanted to accomplish. So yeah, that was awesome, man. I almost fell out of my chair because I didn't know if they were gonna do it. I just sent it. I just sent them my file, but it was like, I don't know if they were gonna use it or not. So I actually had to wait that day to find out if they did use it or not. So seeing it, live was really cool. I wanted to go to GDC, but that was expensive. I didn't have money for that, man. So I just watched it online. Rockstar seen Cyberpunk and said, hell no, we're gonna update our shit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, dude, I think Rockstar, because look, how long have they been making GTA 6? Right? Like, I was a teenager when GTA 5 came out. Or early 20s. They've been making this game for a while. So it's like, I think they're like, okay, they just got RTX Ti. They just got like the baby path tracing update. So what do we have? That's just my theory. Oh gosh, here's Rev. Rev's gonna be like, I'm pretty skeptical about this demonstration, man. I don't know. It just doesn't look good. This dude is not a metahuman, bro. It's probably a real person. That's what Rev's gonna say. Thanks. That was my first Unreal scene. Hang on. Am I skipping some of your guys' stuff? What? I let it show. What? Let's see. Oh, by the way, I'm doing an AI short film competition. That's gonna be due here soon. I'm gonna be giving away 2 facegood mocap helmets and an avatary, 2 avatary enterprises. So we have a price for first and second. Both will get helmets and both will get livedrive like this avatary enterprise. I think for a month. Jello sent that over, so super cool. He's like, hey dude, I know you're doing a animation. You want to give him some avatary enterprise software too? I was like, yeah, why not? Whatever, I can give back. Blah, 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 blah. Bro, how do you cut an EXR clip in sequencer? Wait, what? Why would you cut an EXR clip? It's not an NLE, man. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Cut? Like you're trying to edit an engine? Like DaVinci Resolve it? And holy crap, I'm really impressed with xsens, like not drifting, like at all. It is staying put. This is crazy. This is pretty good. All right, sorry. That's why I'm a little leery about it on the real. Oh, Frontera. Oh, Jason gave you, man. Jason's been. Look, man. I had like originally what, like 10 YouTube members on the channel, and now we have like 12. I usually just give out some stuff there, like my VR stuff is in there right now. Do you use a separate rig for the face? No, this is metahuman, dude. This is 100% metahuman, and that's the beauty of it, because the Seattle AI metahuman is actually using all 800, I think, bones in here. And with like tongue and stuff. It's pretty cool. Honestly, no mocap company out there would do this. Like what I'm doing right now. Nobody would ever touch this live stuff. You know? And that's why it's cool. Because with Jello, it's funny because Jello with facegood, I was like, I can message him. I'm like, hey Jello, I'm doing a live mocap demo tomorrow. And it would just give me like a thumbs up. It's not like, hey, you know, it doesn't look good, whatever. You just like do whatever you want, which is good because it gives me freedom to show it to y'all, and transparency wise, because honestly, no one, I've never seen anybody else do this. This is full transparency right here. And it's cool. And obviously with xsens too, I've been using them for a while. They're like, hey, you know, here's the suit. I'm like, okay, what are the rules? They're like, nothing, just make some cool stuff. And I did, which is pretty freaking awesome. I love it when they do that. And that's why you probably notice I don't really push a lot of products on the channel, and I've turned down so many. It's because I only use what I think is going to be useful for people. And unfortunately, obviously, that doesn't pay the bills. Like, integrity doesn't pay the bills. But I feel like if I'm going to push something on the channel, I think it should be useful, right? So we got Wonder Studios, facegood, xsens, you know, Perception Neuron. At the time, that was like the cheapest mocap you can get, but I think they raised their price up to like, I think it's like $4,500 now for the Perception Neuron 3. So a lot of the stuff that I'm pushing here are like useful stuff. But again, it's like, you know, I'm missing out on a lot of sponsorship stuff, but at the same time, I'm still kind of staying true to, you know, what I want to do, which is cool, which is freedom, I think. Be real. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's just a little hot because, and that's why I kind of like the Awinda starter kit, because it's strap base, right? It's not like a suit. It's strap base. So, I'm just, wearing the straps and the shirt, so I can stay kind of cool. What's up, Jason? Oh, you're welcome. LMFA. Let's try. Let's see here. I didn't know Move AI had a live setting for Unreal. No, that's a live. It was live. They did a lot of live demos at what do you call this? At NAB. But to be honest, I don't know how it works. Like, I didn't really, look around, but I know they were working with like this guys for that. So I don't know when that's gonna come, if that's gonna come to consumers. Actually, again, Move AI, one of the companies that I made videos about. Really good, groundbreaking stuff. Let's see. Which xsens system are you running? I wonder. This is the Awinda starter kit. This is the Awinda starter kit. So this is the cheapest one, actually. The cheapest one. I think this is like 3,700. 3,750. But the thing is, you have to get, they have like software options, and they also have the motion cloud processing now. So if you don't have to do live stuff like this, you don't have to buy a software. You can do the monthly cloud subscription to export the FBXs, which is a lot cheaper because it's actually unlimited data now. You can export as much motion as you want. Before, they had like a 30-minute per month, but now it's like unlimited data you can process in the cloud, which is so much better than 30 minutes. And I think it's like 270 a month for the motion cloud processing. So if you have like a couple of buddies and you guys want to mocap stuff, just split that 270. I mean, you're good to go. This is actually really cool that you can do this. The facial looks good except for the mouth, a little janky, but it's still real impressive. I mean, yeah. And you have to understand, I'm running this 60, right? facegood is running this 60, but the Unreal Engine editor right now is only at 48 frames per second. So you're not really seeing the full smoothness. It's not really one-to-one because I am losing frames per second there, if that makes sense. Like this is live, so I got it 60 from the camera on my other computer that is now piping to my other computer and now being processed through LiveLink and then streaming this live. So there's a lot of live stuff going on right now. There's a lot of live stuff going on right now. And one of the benefits about using a facegood helmet like this, because you can't do this with an iPhone because it's going to overheat. I don't know if you've used an iPhone before. It overheats, especially mine. I have like an iPhone 12 and this thing overheats, meaning it will drop FPS after a certain amount of time. Once you're dropping FPS, going from 60 to 30 frames per second, and you're gonna get pretty janky facial animation. And honestly, I don't even think iPhones can do the mouth blow, right? Like, can they do that? Can you guys try if they can do the mouth blow like this? I don't even know how that works. Like, how do you even train for that mouth blow? Like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Oh, God. Oh. Man, my beard is weird. How much do you pay for software? Which one? You looking swole. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There's some crazy stuff. This is some crazy stuff, right? Because again, if you like compare this to a AAA game right now that's out, compare this facial animation, like pull it side by side. Get a game right now and pull this side by side. And this is real time. Like, I'm talking to you right now, not hand animated, not pre-rendered. This is real freaking time. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, my dude. It's nuts. How long after Metahuman anime comes out do you think you'll be able to release a short film? Dude, Cyberpunk Zin, that series. I have like 10. So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's not, it's kind of like Black Mirror. It's kind of like Love, Death and Robots. It's like, it's about the city. It's not about it's about the characters, but the series is about the city Zinville. And inside the city you have multiple characters, multiple stories, right? So you saw like episode 1, which is about Chloe and the cop. That script was much longer, but I only had like $600 and 3 hours to shoot that thing, so I had to cut it down. So yes, I have more scripts, but I don't have a job anymore. I don't have an income anymore. So it's like, yo, I have a lot of time, but now I don't have any money. It's just so funny, right? Because before I had kind of money, I had a paycheck from my day job, but I didn't have a lot of time. But now I have a lot of time to make stuff, but I don't have money to make it. So it's like, at the end of the day, I think by the end of this year, I'm probably going to find a 9-to-5 job. Honestly, I might actually go back to the Air Force and just finish my time, because yeah, I'm finding out like I have all the time in the world, but you still need budget to make a movie, unfortunately, right? You gotta hire actors, the set, the location, you know, audio person, because I'm not doing everything again. I'm not doing everything by myself again. I'm never doing that. That's a one-time thing. That's too crazy. But yes, eventually, man, I already have majority of the stuff. I'm gonna go, the next one I'm going to be making, it's not gonna be in order, unfortunately, because some episodes are so much more expensive than the others. But yes, it's coming. I still want to make it. You know, if it takes me 5 to 10 years to actually tell our stories in that world, I can do it. But you know, with AI, I can probably start making it with AI stuff as well. It doesn't have to be Unreal Engine Metahuman. Maybe one day when Runway Gen 7 becomes good enough, I might make the movie there. I just want to tell stories, man. That's all I want to do. It doesn't matter what platform it is. Let's see. There's a program for mocap, use special rig, or you can use your own. This one, since they train, I believe they train this model, this AI model, this model with their helmet, you're probably going to need their helmet. But if you want to solve it manually with the free software, you don't. Jello's gonna kill me for this. No, I'm joking. Jello's cool. You don't necessarily need a facegood helmet. I used, honestly, my first Metahuman short film with the two girls talking to each other, the interrogation, that was made with a action camera using my skateboard helmet, and facegood solved it manually using avatary. So that was not a facegood helmet, because they didn't have facegood helmets back then when I made that short. It was just an action camera that I had, and then they manually solved it again, which is free now. Avatary software is free. You can get amazing facial animation right now for free. So it's gonna take time and skills and patience, right? But it's there, and you can use whatever phone you got or camera you got. It works. If you want something like this, like live, you're going to need the Avatary software, which again, they have a free version. It's just the AR kit version. It's just 52 blend shapes, I believe. So you're not going to get like crazy facial animation from it, but it's still free. But if you want this quality right here, this is the livedrive Enterprise, right? Which I'm going to be giving away 2 licenses for a month for my short film competition, and 2 mocap helmets. Again, just giving back, right? As much as I can, I try to like give y'all stuff. Let's see. Not bad for live. Yeah, man. Only thing I can think of that looks similar is L.A. Noire. I actually haven't played it. I just wish I had like right now my grind is like YouTube. That's kind of like my job. But I haven't really played much video game aside for like when I'm trying to study in Unreal and stuff like that. Did you just say the? Why don't you use an iPhone? The result look better? You're joking, right? You gotta be kidding me, bro. I did compare them, by the way, side by side. First of all, your iPhone, how long have I been streaming right now? Your iPhone would have been caught on fire if you were to stream this long. Let's see here. What is Jackson doing? Jackson, are you just giving memberships away? He's just like, what is this, bro? But hey, if Jackson's giving you memberships and you have a PC VR, in the community membership page, I dropped a link to my VR warehouse. EXE. It's a VR game. Just turn your settings down when you first run it, okay? Because I don't want you to fry your computer. Try it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. See if you find any holes. Eventually, I'm going to release it on ArtStation and Steam. The people I've showed it to, they're like, holy crap, that's probably the most photorealistic VR environment I've ever seen. But that's because of Nanite and Lumen. It's pretty good. For a newbie like me, like, it's pretty darn decent. So go check it out. It's free. It's not going to be free on ArtStation and Steam. It's going to be paid, but for the membership, for my YouTube members, obviously it's going to be free. Let's see. Once you use an iPhone, I already had that. Wish I had an iPhone for motion capture. I think iPhone 11 is gonna be the Metahuman animator's minimum phone. Time is money. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, agree. That's why with the graphics card, time is absolutely money. I believe you. Does facegood work on the 14 plus, or is it I'm not sure what you mean. If you're doing manual solve, it's just a video. Any video works. Yeah. What's up, Frostbite? Yeah, man. I mean, it's cool. And I mean, I try to, with the membership stuff, it's gas money, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that helps me a lot. But, you know, we just gotta keep working. We're almost there. 100,000 subscribers. That's my final goal. We reached that. I'm technically done. Just grinding to 100K. It's just been crazy journey, man. Oh, okay. LA Noir. All right, dude. I'll check it out. I'll just YouTube it. I'll check it out. God, teeth is so hard. All right. I'm pretty darn impressed with how... I know I keep saying it, but I'm watching the time. I haven't moved. Like, xsens is not drifting at all. This is pretty crazy. I'm still in the middle. I'll try both 16. My brother's 437. Oh, 3070. Frontera. What do you have? It's VR. It's VR though. What device do you have? So right now, so far, I had people try it with a 4090. I tried it with a 490. 3080 Ti. It was running like 90 frames per second. So with your 3070, tell me what VR device you have and how much frames per second you get. And again, check your resolution, because I'm making a video about it later. I just got the Vive Pro 2 to try out for this demo, and by default it was set to ultra settings. So when I opened my game, it was like 0.00009 FPS, and I actually got the blue screen of death. So just be very careful before you open the file. You'll see it. Like, it's pretty darn insane what I was able to pack. It's like 860,000 triangles, but you'll see what it looks like. I'm just like, I was there yesterday just sitting down. I was like, wow, this looks nice. Like, just sitting there. So yeah, I have VR with 700 came up with. VR. Dang, 760. So it's, yeah, it has Lumen 9. I'll be, when I made it, it was with 4090, so it's already high end. But I'm curious to see how well it would run. And it's also using NVIDIA's image scaling. So if you press J, that's gonna turn on NVIDIA image scaling, and that's gonna make the image sharper, which I think it looks nice. Well, you let me know. I don't know. It's not bad, so bad. The iPhone 12 mini. I would have to. I don't know, man. I would have to see. I'll tell you what. I'm not biased. Let's do a comparison. Okay? Make a video and then send me the link. And then we'll compare it. Because I've compared it before. iPhone live link in this. And I have a video on it on my channel. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying. I don't think it's better than an iPhone. Because first of all, the iPhone uses 52 blend shapes only. This uses like 800 bones. Like there's some stuff like this. Try this with an iPhone. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, 32 reverb G2. 2070. Yo, I don't know, man. Y'all keep dropping the specs on your computer. I don't know if a 2070 is gonna. I don't know if the 2070 is gonna run that, bro. Like, bro, don't be crazy, man. It's not an easy scene, like for real. Yeah, it's not an easy scene. Oh, dude, I'm sweating right now. Like, ooh. Las Vegas weather, closed door, mocap straps, 2 computers in a small room. With 2 xsens, we have a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that. Wonder Studios. You're gonna have to change my mind on that, bro. You're gonna have to change. We just gonna have to try it. Yeah, I mean, tech specs wise, 52 blend shapes against the Seattle Enterprise. It's just not gonna move as much as this would move. You know what I mean? Like 52 blend shapes is compared to 880. That's specs wise, it's not going to. But hey, change my mind, bro. You know what I mean? 3080. 3080, dude, I would like to see that. Man, you're not a member though. It's just for my members, the VR. I'm gonna put it on ArtStation. I mean, it's not gonna be free on ArtStation, but if you guys want to try the VR stuff on our ArtStation, I'll put it there. Man, I'm sweating right now, yo. I might have to leave it in soon. Bro, he said RTX 3050 laptop would run the VR. Come on, Jackson, you're killing me, man. You trying to catch that thing on fire, bro? Come on, bro. He said a 3050, bro. Hilarious, man. Hey, look, man. Don't blame me when that laptop catches on fire, man. I like run that program on your own risk, or is that how you say it? Give me a second. I'm getting more water. Yeah. All right, let's see. Hasn't seen that much of evolution in gaming the past several years, but I feel like the Nvidia 2000 just dropped and now they're obsolete. 2000? Dude, come on, man. 2000? All right. So my daughter was born 2017. I had the same week I got the 1080 Ti. So she's what, 6 now? 3090 came out 2020. I mean, 2080 Ti is... here's my thing. Every other year, a new GPU drops, it seems like. But what that does is just makes everything else cheaper. You know? So when the 5090 comes out, that 4090 is gonna go down. And 4090 is no slouch. It is crazy. It's good. So that's what excites me about it. It's like, oh, the 6090 is out. Well, that's great. That means the 3090 is going to go down in price. Even the 3090 is not a bad card. I was happy with a 3090. Gaming-wise, a 3090 should be good enough for everybody. Except if you want to play Jedi Survivor, then you're going to need a 9090 for that. A 9090. Oh, God. Are you going to try HTC Mars system? No. I tried reaching out to HTC, man. They didn't reach back. I just don't have enough. I only have like 80,000 subscribers. That's not really many compared to like Cinecom. They have like millions, right? They get dibs. They get dibs on all that stuff. Yeah, there's just unfortunately, I hate to say it, but subscribers, the more subscribers you get, the more opportunities you're gonna get, right? So no, I reached out, but they were like, who the f is this guy? Ignore. Blah, 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 blah. How much money do you need to do what you're doing right now? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? I tried running Unreal 5 on my GTS 1650. Then the memory ran out. Did you chase it? Did you just let it run out? You ought to chase that thing with a car, bro. Yeah, nah. If you're just gaming, dude, hang on to that 3090, alright? Like, it's still good. What I did before... Okay, so before Unreal Engine, what I did before I would skip one generation, right? So I started with the 5 series. When I got the job, I started with a 5080 Ti, and then I went to the 780 Ti, and then I went to the 9080 Ti, and then the 1080 Ti. I skipped the 2 series, went to a 3090 Ti, and then because of Unreal and NVIDIA Omniverse, I got the 4090. But if I was just gaming, I would probably skip 4090 and go with the 5090. Like, it's at least good for 2. You can skip a generation if you're just gaming. At least that's how I did it before. Starting with the 5 series. Actually, 2 3090 Ti's on SLI. Yeah, I mean, 3090 Ti, again, that's no slouch, man. And when the 5090 comes out, that 3090 Ti is going to go down. Let's just say I went to Best Buy the other day. They had 3060 Ti and 3060. 3060 Ti was $370 in stock, like in front of me. The 3060 12 gig was $340 in stock in front of me. They had like 8, right? Those are still good cards. You know what I mean? That's $300 for a 3060 Ti. Right now, I can go get one. What's going to happen when the 5090 comes out? Then that 3060 is going to drop down to what? $50? No, probably like $249. Right now, you can get a 1080 Ti for like $180. A 1080 Ti for $180 on eBay, right? I paid $870 for my 1080 Ti 6 years ago. So again, this is graphics card. I don't know if the 990 is gonna cut it. Might want to get the 990 Ti for Survivor. Bro, you guys are ripping Respawn right now, bro. I feel so bad for them. But don't be. They charge you $70. Good lord, bro. I had to upgrade to 32 gig with 16 gig. A laptop, you need 32 gig of RAM. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM for Unreal Engine 5. That's gonna be tough, bro. That's gonna be a tough one. Because I have that in my laptop right now. I have a 3060 laptop right now. And whenever I'm creating environments in there, at some point, it's kind of like, all right, that's enough. It just closes and dies on me. Let's see. To upgrade 16 gigs, 60. I was not able to work with. Oh yeah, you already saw that. I went from 1080 to 3070. Oh, nice. That's quite an upgrade. A 1080 to a 3070. That's. Did you see? I think you probably saw a good upgrade for that. Any inside word on what we'll get early? I don't know. Metahuman animator, maybe next month. Maybe June. I don't know. July. That's the thing with Epic is like they just drop stuff. They don't do like. They do like teasers of GDC and stuff like that, but they just drop it randomly. Like, hey, there it is. Oh, new shorts. Yay, we got new shorts. So, yeah, who knows? I just know there's a couple of people who are trying it, you know, but I don't know when that's going to come out. GTA 6 8K 400 frames per second. Good lord, bro. That's a lot of frames per second, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, so by the way, this is AV1. So I have the 4090 and this is streaming live 4K using the new AV1 codec in OBS. How's the quality of this? That's another thing that I wanted to try because I streamed 4K 60. This is 4K 60 frames per second in OBS using AV1 with my RTX 4090. So this is all streaming with one computer, so it's kind of cool. How's the quality? Is that 4K actually working, or does it look like just 1440p? Oh yeah, 760 to a 3060, yeah, major difference. Honestly, here's the deal, man. And honestly, whenever I start actually getting like paid by YouTube, when I'm starting hitting like millions of views on my stuff and actually getting paid by AdSense, because I'm not gonna lie to you, AdSense, if you're a YouTuber, you know AdSense really doesn't pay much unless you're in like the millions of views per video. But whenever that happens for me, I'm gonna give out GPUs. I already gave away a 3060, my personal one, but eventually that's what I want. Like, it's just gonna be a GPU giveaway here on the channel because I know it's what people need to create. So whenever I make it one day to the point like I can actually survive and not starve, I'm gonna give away like GPUs, man, because I know that's gonna help a lot of people. So it's gonna be good. Nice, dude. Yeah. This is 4K AV1, man. I tried it in gaming too. It's really nice. So I can actually stream high quality 4K content now in 60 frames per second. So, but hey, it's hot. I'm sweating, so I'm gonna give y'all like 5 more minutes to ask some questions. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing this a lot more, minus some hair. I am gonna get rid of some hair for the next one, so maybe we can push this a little bit higher as far as frames per second goes, because I'm dropping at 45, 40-ish here because the groom, right? Look at all these fucking beard, mustache, beard, long hair. So we're gonna be bald next time. But yeah, go ahead and ask away. But yeah, I'm sweating. I'm gonna go freaking jump in a pool of, I don't know, ice or something. You gotta understand, I'm in Las Vegas. It's like, this is like the closest to hell as far as weather goes. I've been to the desert, bro. This is something else right here. I'm the owner of a 4090, but only have 32 gigs of RAM. It's, yeah, you at least 64. Oh, before I go, by the way, you know, I like asking y'all's opinions, right? What do you all think about DLSS 3? All right, so obviously the argument is this. Is DLSS 3 actually helpful, or is it just something that they use to sell the cards? I've used DLSS 3 before, and you know how I feel about DLSS 3, but I want to know what you think. Is it just a thing that they say you need or is good? Is it hyped? Is DLSS 3 really just a hype, or is it actually good in your opinion? I'm just curious. Yeah. It's a I would say it's a beta, but there's already 5.3 already has some great features in it that they added. I actually made one already. I'm gonna make another one. I just haven't been in 5.3 like looking at things that changed because I've been doing a lot more stuff. But yeah, the 5.3 is actually a pretty darn good upgrade so far. I've rendered a couple of path tracing and lumen in it. Pretty happy with it. They added reflection bounces, so you can add reflection bounces now in lumen, which is huge, right? Additionally, I think it's I'm trying to remember if it's fog shows up in reflections now. I think that's what it is. So that's another great tool for 5.3 that people should be excited about. This gonna be cool. Yeah, man, you're welcome. I mean, I try. I just go with the flow, right? With whatever is going on. But I do have playlists for tutorials and stuff like that. But yeah, that's honestly, the tutorials are really more for me because I usually just go back, and when I forget something, I just go back to my own video and like, how did I do that? Because I have bad memory. Never tried it, can't say. Never used it. You never used DLSS 3, okay? Yeah, weird science, nailed it, man. I think DLSS 3 is going to play a huge role on path tracing eventually. Probably like DLSS 9 or DLSS 12. I think it's going to play a big role on us being able to play path traced. Because, you know, the Cyberpunk 2077, they call it path tracing, but you know, it's not like path tracing like my offline renders, right? But I think DLSS, or at least AI, is going to play a huge role in playing and letting us play path trace one day, and I really hope I'm alive for that. That would be super cool. But honestly, for me, yeah, DLSS 3 is, and even DLAA, man, try DLAA. That's pretty good tech too. And DLSS 3 is coming to Unreal Engine 5.2. That I'm super excited about, because I'm going to try some demos that I made with photorealistic forests and stuff like that to see if it works. Because I like to try it. As much as I like watching videos, I'd like to try the technology myself, and that's the cool part of it. Yeah, I mean, I tried Alter Studio. It's just emotions, man. It's very hard to whenever you, especially if it's like dialogue scene, it's hard to convey emotions. I tried it. I made a video in Omniverse using Altered Studio as the voices. You could still tell that they were artificial intelligence. Yeah, I agree. DLSS 3, I think, is the real deal. Yeah, it's just one of those things that people gotta try. Because I know a lot of AMD people with AMD cards are like, oh, they're just saying all that hype so you'll buy their card. But like, bro, you actually have to try it. You know, it's like eating something you've never tried before and calling it bad already without even trying it. You know? I'm not talking about vegetables, because vegetables are disgusting. Whatever, you know. I'm talking about like cheeseburgers. Hey, you want to try a cheeseburger? No, it looks gross. I'm like, bro, try it. It's freaking delicious. And then you take a bite and you're like, oh my gosh, this cheeseburger is delicious. You know, it's like DLSS 3. You just gotta try it. I like the stuff you've been putting out. Thanks, man. I know my channel's been going like AI, artificial intelligence, Unreal Engine 5, NVIDIA Omniverse. I'm just going with the flow right now, wherever that takes me, right? But at the end of the day, what I'm doing right now on the channel is really just getting enough funding. So what happens is, whenever I get enough funds, I work on my short films, right? That's what I do. I did that for episode 1 of Cyberpunk Zin. You know, like collecting everything, and then once I have everything, I make it. But yeah, you know, that's what I'm doing. So right now with all this, you just have to be patient with me. I know I'm doing a lot of videos and React videos because those get views. You know, YouTube pushes out so much React videos, it's not even funny. They push that out. Like I'm looking at my analytics right now. Like that's all they do. People love watching React videos, and that's why I've been kind of doing a lot more just so I can get enough subscribers to eventually one day, you know, make a difference. So just be patient, but eventually we're gonna be getting some more shorts out there. So yeah, thanks for hanging around, man. It's been crazy. Brett Camera Traveler, hey, wanted to thank you so much for keeping us up to date on Unreal Engine filmmaking. You're a part of the reason I am a virtual production instructor at a high school. Whoa, bro, time out. Virtual production in a high school, bro? What are you, at Elon Musk high school? You know what we had in my high school? A farm, bro. I had to learn how to milk a cow. You have a virtual production in your high school? Man, yeah, it's so freaking exciting. My kids, like, I'm excited for my kids. Like, my time's done. I can't wait for my kids whenever they go to high school. They're probably gonna have like a virtual production LED volume. Oh man, that is so cool, man. Are you based in the United States? Or are you in Canada? Or where? Where are you at? Because that's crazy cool. I know colleges have started to implement Unreal Engine, which makes sense, like Half Sail University or whatever. But high school, man, that's crazy. I would prefer that a creative person who is programming for his own have access to DLSS. I'm not part of a company, but speed up my self-program games would be great. So DLSS 3 SDK is out now, bro. You can get it, but the plugin is not going to come until 5.2. And again, that's what's cool about this. And I've told Richard this. He works at NVIDIA. I was like, Richard, this is freaking cool, man. Like NVIDIA allowing people to download the SDKs for DLSS 3 or plugin for Unreal Engine 5.2 in the future. That's going to help people out who are developing their games who aren't AAA. Because they can just download it and use it for their game. And it's like, we don't have to wait for a AAA studio to see DLSS 3. You know, like eventually DLSS 2 is in Epic Marketplace. So it's like, it's crazy cool. It's just amazing. What they're doing is letting us play with it, really, at the end of the day. And we can maybe compete with AAA studios. I mean, I don't make games, but it's just cool, that concept of freedom, of grabbing the greatest, newest technology and using it in my house versus to waiting 5 years down the line to see it in a real game. So it's really cool, man. I can see the day when we could approach studio level path trace lighting in games. Yeah, I mean, Cyberpunk 2077, the shadows in Cyberpunk 2077, that's really close to path tracing. Really close to path tracing. And I don't know. I'm hoping I would get a demo from NVIDIA that I saw, but obviously not publicly out yet. It's RTX DI. So it's the technology that Cyberpunk 2077 is using. I saw it and it blew my mind. I'm like, yo, it's already, actually, you can see the demo in their NVIDIA game developer podcast. You sign up for it, they have the demo there. They talk about RTX DI. They have 2 episodes of RTX DI right now. Go check it out, because the demo is in that video that I want to play around with. They sent it to me, but I can't make it publicly available. But if you want to see the video, go check out the game developer. It's an RTX DI demo that they did last year, okay, before Cyberpunk 2077 came out, and you will see how crazy RTX DI is. And I think if it gets implemented in video games like in Cyberpunk Overdrive, it's game over. That with DLSS 3, it's amazing. It's a hybrid green screen 3D projector cave. You have a term for it. Look at that. Now let me see if I can guess that. cave. It's a virtual production, right? So acronym. Virtual environment is the last two. VE is virtual environment. That CA is kind of tough. Yeah, let's see. Sorry, give me a second. My wife messaged me. Okay. So sorry. Let me go. Okay. CAVE, something virtual environment. C would be, maybe it's the city. I don't know. You have to tell me that one. Does the 3070 support DLSS 3? No. 4 series. Okay, Crudeless, open up your 3D environment, trying it out. Yes, leave a comment in the member page where I put the link, because I need to read the feedback that y'all are giving me. Y'all are pretty much my beta testers, man. Okay, I love AMD CPUs, but when it comes to GPU, yeah. No, honestly, fuck, man. I had a Threadripper before I had the Intel 10900K. I love AMD CPUs. The Threadrippers are amazing. I just can't afford it. You're one of the realest, man. Oh, I try to, man. I try to, man. Are you using LiveLink Face? No, this is facegood. Livedrive. It's still holding up. So I'm making a lot of faces every now and then just to see if it's still holding up, like the frames per second. And so far, it's holding up. And obviously the body mocap is not going anywhere. It's as solid as freaking A. Sorry, my chair is like, I have like a chair behind me, so that looked like it was going through it. Wow, sucks. Altered really seems to be going full. Give it a couple of years, bro. Give it a couple of years. We'll get there. We had a chalkboard when I was at school. Hey, man, look. I was born in '89, so I had a chalkboard too when I was in school, okay? We had one of those, when I was in high school, we had those. It's like a transparency light projector thing. It's like really, really hot. You know what I'm talking about? And they have to like write it upside down or something. I forgot what it's called. And that's where they have like presentations and shit. That's crazy to think about. I graduated high school in 2007, right? Like that. Oh gosh. I just felt old there for a second. We milked a cow in high school. That's what I'm talking about. Now they have like, it's like, what'd you do in high school, man? Yeah, I milked a cow. Oh, how about you? Oh man, we have this LED volume, bro. We got these HTC Mars camera tracker. We have running Unreal Engine 5.7 in the background, dude. We got camera tracking. Like, that's gonna be kids. I'm excited for them. I really am. Just holograms. Los Angeles. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. LA. I'm not really versed with AMD cards, man. The naming for AMD cards are so confusing to me. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like Sony cameras. They're so confusing as far as naming convention goes. AMD RX 6750. AMD RX 700. 8000 Ti or whatever. NVIDIA drivers are more stable. I've never owned an AMD card. I'll be honest, because I just never had a problem with NVIDIA gaming wise. Even when I was a gamer, even before I did all of this stuff, I would game with NVIDIA cards because it made sense. Like, you know, like I was using it. Why would I go with something else if it's not broke? Went through the warehouse, 3070, very smooth in Quest 2. The hands are very jank. Crude, you're gonna have to comment me on what you mean by that. That could be anything. So I dev'd that with a HTC Vive wand, but it's cool that it's working on a Quest 2 though, on a 3070. Do you know how much FPS you got? Did you grab the gun? So if you grab the gun, you can actually shoot. I set up some cans with physics, so you can actually target shoot. And the rabbits, you can tend to rabbits. You can tend to rabbits, George. Okay. What are you hoping for when a 5090 release? higher performance. Yeah, both. Render times, path tracing, render times would be great. If I can cut my time. Well, here's the thing. The RTX 6000 Ada, you can stack in Unreal Engine 5. Puget Systems did a test on it, and it works in path trace mode. But the RTX A6000 Ada is like $8,000 a piece. So technically, you can have dual GPU path tracing in Unreal Engine 5 right now if you buy that card. But again, that rig is going to be like $20K, close to a full system. So, you know, I have that money, man. I drive a 2016 Prius, bro. You know, I'm like so close to riding a scooter to work. Is that video mentioned by Richard Cowgill? Yeah. No. So is that video mentioned Richard Cowgill? Yes, but it's not publicly available. You have to go to their NVIDIA Game Developer podcast. They actually have a podcast. I didn't know this until I searched for RTX DI, but they do have a podcast where they talked about RTX DI, and in the latest one, I think it's the second episode, they demoed this carousel with RTX DI, and bro, obviously I played around with that demo, but bro, watch that video and look at the shadows of the RTX DI, and then look at Cyberpunk Overdrive, and you're like, holy crap. Those shadows are pretty much path trace shadows. Overhead projectors. That's what it was. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. Time flies. Like after high school, it's just like, what happened? You know, like 2007, I graduated. Like, what did I do with my life? We had them projector, born in 85. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're still shared. All right, 80s, 90s. That's the peak of civilization. All right, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. That was the peak of humanity. Okay, right? Y'all believe that? I believe that. 80s, 90s, early 2000s. That's the peak of us. After that, we went to the island, boys. I see Solomon got an A6000 for Peugeot. Oh, must be nice. God, no, that's probably the older A6000. I'm talking about the Ada one. So there's two. I know that's kind of confusing too. So you have the A6000 Ada Lovelace and the A6000. I have the A6000 that NVIDIA sent me. That's the older one. This is not the Ada one. The Ada one is the one you want for multiple GPU and path tracing in Unreal. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah, man, watch it. You'll see it. You're like, let me know in the comments what you think. I was like, it came, like the second episode I was waiting for it, and it came out, and I was like half asleep watching it. I was like, oh man, I can't sleep. It's so good. But yeah, Richard Cowgill and Zach, they do that podcast. It's what they do, man. It's their job. They're really good at it. CAVE stands for Cave Automatic Virtual Environment. I got virtual environment right. What's up, bro? Yo, Brett, you know what's freaking weird, right? When I was in 10th grade, I was like in science class, and we had like a science project, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to project the solar system in the room, right? I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I can project the solar system in this room right now, and y'all can just look around it? And now you're doing that. How cool is that, man? That's so amazing, like technology. Because I was like, that would be so cool if I can teach. My science project would be like showing you all the 8 planets, or it was 9 planets back then, Pluto, before Pluto got canceled. But you know, it would be cool. Like, hey, there's Mars. You know, like looking around. That's so cool. Matrix movies said 1999 was the peak of civilization. Yeah, dude, 1999. I would say the peak of civilization. Like 2000, like year 2002. I would say was the last. After 2002, we just went south. we went sideways. Like music sucked, movies sucked. Like, what happened? except for John Wick. John Wick was pretty good. I'm gonna have to. He did an unboxing video on the A6000 Ada. Dang, dude. Look, man, they know some people, bro. That's a hookup right there. That's like an $8,000 card, man. I would love to have had that card to test out, but hey, I keep hitting my mic, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. That's cool. I didn't know. I didn't know he had an Ada card. That must be really nice. But you know, I'm just small town boy. You know what I mean? I just gotta do what I gotta do, man. I mean, Pujay. Yeah, Pujay, man. They're cool. Yeah, no, they're cool people, man. I'm not on their list yet. I gotta get on that list. How do you get on that list to get one of those Ada cards? Maybe I should make him like a girl metahuman and like seduce him like, hey there, can I get one of those Ada cards so I can do path tracing? Hi, yeah. Ada. Yeah, Pujay did give me something when I went to NAB. They gave me a hand sanitizer, which was pretty cool, and a bag. So, you know, they gave me something. All school subjects, anywhere, anytime. The Magic School Bus made Unreal. Yeah. My kids were just watching that actually today. It's cool, right? I want to be a freaking Unreal Engine instructor in high school, inspire some freaking kids. Bro, can you imagine me like being an instructor in high school teaching Unreal? Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay from JSFILMZ. Today, we're going to learn about Unreal Engine 5. First rule of Unreal Engine 5, we don't talk about Unreal Engine 5, okay? Second rule, refer to the first rule. The third rule is, if your computer is compiling shaders, punch it in the face. Now, I would be a terrible teacher. Would not be a good teacher at all. All right, I love 1999. Yeah, yo, 1999. All right, but 1997 for me was the best year for movies. Okay, I'll leave it at that. But 90s was a good time for kid for sure. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sell my soul. Dude, I don't do that. I don't sell my soul, bro. But look, I'm sweating, bro. Like, you don't even know, right? Like, I'm not wearing any clothes right now, and I'm sweating, right? So, I'm gonna head out. We're gonna do this a lot more often, obviously. Friday, same time. Do y'all rather? I think I'm gonna do it like this. I want to do it like this. This is a lot cooler than seeing my ugly face. But we're gonna do less hair next time, and so we can get more FPS. But that's it, man. Thanks for hanging out. It was like an hour and a half, bro. An hour, almost an hour and a half, and xsens stayed in place. Facegood is still working. Jello, this model is fantastic. I'm not sure if you're watching this. This is good. I know you're gonna improve this a little bit more. But this is live, amazing. That first female voice. What? You definitely need to lose the hair if you're gonna bring out that voice. That's hilarious, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey Pujay, give us some E6000 Ada, Pujay. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Hey, this is why I kind of like my community small, because I honestly know some of y'all by name, which is really cool, and I read almost everybody's comments. And I don't have any friends like in real life, so y'all are really the closest thing I got to friends. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. But yeah. Check out the VR. If you're a member to my YouTube channel, check out the VR warehouse. PC VR. Don't be trying to run that on some freaking AirPlay crap. Comment what you think about the VR stuff. I'm going to release it on ArtStation and then Steam, hopefully. Was great to be here. Yeah, dude. No, this I try to do these. I try to do these a lot, but I am sweating, bro. Like I don't know if I should take a picture and put it on social media. Probably not a good idea, but it is hot. It is hot in here. But look, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one, and have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Drive safe. Use your blinkers, and don't flick anybody off, okay? Especially if you're in America. Do not flick anybody off when you're driving. It's very bad. You can get hurt. See y'all later, y'all. Peace out.